It all begins with a fire that consumes more than just a city. It consumes his entire childhood. A car traverses the dirt road, carrying his heavy silence and the mystery of the countryside. The tower stands on the horizon like a question that hasn't been asked yet.
He is greeted by a woman bearing his mother's face, but a strange, unfamiliar spirit. On the roof, a gray heron stands, watching with a gaze that knows far too much. In the schoolyard, he feels like an alien in a world that doesn't speak his language. In a burst of anguish, he chooses to make his body a mirror for his soul's pain. Fever dreams trace patterns on the window pane, followed by the tapping of a beak. He crafts a bow from scraps, shaping it as if he were shaping a firm decision. He stands beneath the shadow of the forbidden tower, where the mystery truly begins. Natsuko steps into the dense forest, and he follows her, gripped by anxiety. He enters a majestic hall where ancient books guard the secrets of other worlds. The heron opens its beak to reveal a horrifying human face lurking inside. The floor melts beneath his feet, and he plummets into liquid darkness. He wakes on the shore of an underworld where a golden gate holds back the hungry. Gray pelicans surge madly, crashing like a wave of hunger against the gate of light. A fierce boatwoman named Kiriko rescues him from the sea of chaos. They haul a giant fish aboard, a grim reminder of the brutal cycle of life and death here. The white warawara spirits ascend toward the sky like rising bubbles of hope. Pelicans dive to devour the spirits, but magical flames erupt to shield them. Himi, the fire girl, appears as the guardian of these innocent souls. He faces giant parakeets wielding knives in a kingdom of absolute absurdity. The parakeet army marches in line, a scene of terrifying mockery. He hides under a table as the massive feet of the birds thunder past. He sits with Himi, sharing bread and jam in a rare moment of peace. They sail toward a stone tower standing amidst the raging sea. He finds Natsuko entranced on a stone bed, surrounded by magical paper strips. The white papers attack him like ghosts, desperate to keep the secret buried. He screams, "Mother!" and the wind halts for a heartbeat. Himi unleashes a barrier of fire to protect them from the spectral assault. Bound by ropes, he is dragged as a prisoner into the ridiculous Parakeet kingdom. The Parakeet king stands in arrogance, clutching a sword of delusional power. He escapes with the heron across the high, precarious wooden beams. He enters a floating garden where rocks defy gravity and strange flowers bloom. The great-granduncle sits there, the guardian of the blocks that build reality. On the table, white blocks float, a power that is both pure and fragile. The king smashes the door and storms into the garden in a blind rage. Himi stands by his side while a giant stone meteor hovers ominously above them. Mahito points to his forehead scar, refusing to be the next guardian of this world. The king shatters the blocks with his sword, triggering the apocalypse. The world cracks, walls liquefy, and total chaos begins to devour all. They flee across a crumbling bridge as the reality melts behind them. They stand in a time corridor where doors lead to different eras and fates. Himi bids them farewell with a sad smile and returns to her fiery door. They burst from the tower into the real world's daylight, covered in dust and shock. The giant parakeets shrink into ordinary birds and scatter into the sky. The ancient tower collapses, destroying the final bridge between worlds. His father runs to embrace them, and the tears of healing begin to flow. The heron looks at him one last time, then reverts to being just a bird. Mahito opens his hand to see the simple stone and talisman that remain. 2 years pass, and boxes pack his room in preparation for departure. He steps out of the room bandage-free, with a face of maturity and acceptance. He walks with his father, Natsuko, and the new baby, moving away from the house. We see a clear blue sky, with a single cloud drifting slowly. The word "the end" appears simply, concluding the journey.